welcome to Fentor. Today I'm going to have a go at fitting the Wunderlich crash bars to the GS. You may have seen my previous video where the amazing 3-day delivery from Germany was immense. And yet, one of the key things I asked for wasn't available. On back order for another month. So, particularly those parts of the spacers, and I'll show you why. Just down here. My GS has these protectors. So when I decided I didn't like crash bars, I prefer something like this, a bit more subtle. Because I didn't really like the BMW bars. They didn't match the blue for a start. They were chrome or black or something. And this has actually quite a lot of protection for the engine. It's got padding in it as well. So if you were to drop it, it really is quite a good design. The reason to get the crash bars is I think they look quite good in this lovely blue colour to match the frame, but also I should be able to mount some super high power lights on them as a good mounting point. I've already got the BMW lights up here. I quite fancy getting some of those really powerful Denali lights. Didn't want to replace those, so an additional set of lights, a couple mounted each side on an engine bar, I thought would probably be quite sensible. So let's see if there's space without the spacer kit that I was meant to get these on. It might be I have to take these off temporarily. We'll see how easy it is. So we have basically 3 mounting points. One up here, one just here, and then one in this frame bolt here. And because these do stick out a little bit, Wunderlich provide that kit. As I say, it hasn't come. Oh, that's the wrong wire, isn't it? That's for the other side of the bike. Yeah, this is this side. So if that is to go up here, that also has a spacer. It then mounts there. And let's have a look. Ooh. Now, without taking this bolt out, that is going to be... yeah, that isn't going to work. Basically, it's only a couple of mil. It's only a couple of mil away from there, so I'm going to have to take this plate off. So this plate is held on by this bolt here. There's one underneath, they're easy. And this one also is part of the ignition cover. And what's on here has a slightly bigger space than the standard to work with this. So what I'll probably need to do is find a washer. Now, BMW motorbikes all use these Torx fasteners. So one needs to make sure you've got some of those available. Okay, so whether it needs a washer the same thickness as this, we shall see. It may just, the bolt may go in far enough without. Right, and what other size of Torx do we need? So we need this bigger one. Yeah, so that is a T50. Will this be strong enough for the task? Yes. Well, look at that. Seeing daylight again. So there's the engine protector cover. Ah, that's the bolt that's different. So, will that cause an issue? Let's have a look. No, it's not going to cause a problem. But it's not very pretty, is it? Okay, so I've given it a clean up. It looks okay. This bolt obviously looks a bit ugly. But the other bit should be along at some point. So, should we carry on and put the crash bars on? Yeah, why not? Will I go back and put these covers back on? Probably. But you can see the there we are on this one. You can see the nice padding in there. Quite a nice design actually. But before I start putting stuff together, I need to check how this cover fits without the plate in between. So let's just see if that fits up okay. If it does, I think we're in good shape. Feels pretty good. So let's get that back in there. Now I don't know if I need to put the bottom one in or not. Probably not. Let me just have a check. I'm going to look underneath. If you can't look, you'll see my ball patch. No, there's nothing mounts on there apart from that, so that will just have to keep it safe. What I'll do, I'll put a bit of tape over that to stop it from getting lost. Right, let's get on with mounting the bars themselves. So looking at the instructions, they look basic, but they do have everything you need in them. I've managed to sort out the various bits and pieces. So at the front here, we're going to mount these bolts to hold the front. In the centre, at the bottom here, where are we? Here we are. It's this one with these two washers. And then we reuse that bolt with these washers. We've got torque settings. So this is 55 Newton meters, and this will be 15. Okay. We have to put thread lock on these two. This one puts some grease on. So let's hang the. Get the right bar. That's the one. So let's get this this working. I've got to convert my torque wrench from Newton. Well, I've got to convert Newton meters. Mine's in foot pounds. But I did buy it over 30 years ago, so it still works. First off, I'm going to hang the bar at the front, so it's to put a little bit of Wunderlich grease on it. Let's get the bar. First of all, get the pin in, or the bolt in. What I'll do is get a close-up view once I've hung it. So you've got a bolt through with a washer, spacer behind, so this then has to hang behind. And then the grease covered bolt has the nut hung on, the nut attached. You can see why it would be good to have one of those motorbike lifts, get it up high so you can stand underneath. I hate laying on the floor, God, especially when you're my age. Right, so this is a Torx 40 and the spanner behind, so the spanner on the nut. There we go. Now we don't want to tighten this up too much at the moment. I'll leave that to the end. Once now we can get to action underneath here. So the next thing I need to do is take out this chassis bolt. So that's a Torx 50. There we go. Now I've got it moving. I'll get the little wrench back on it. Let's just get these, let's just test the position of these before we start thread locking anything. check we're happy with it. How's that aligning at the bottom there? It looks okay. Looks like we're going to be okay. So Wunderlich provide you with thread lock. And get it to come out. Let's get that in. Before we tighten that up any further, let's get the thread lock on this one. So the washer goes behind it. Okay. Ooh. Need smaller hands, I do, for these sort of fiddly jobs. There it goes. Looking good. That's a nice easy hand tighten. Right. Wow, looking good. Looking good. Alright, let's torque those up. And that front one is, that front one's 19 Newton meters. Oh, there we go, look at that. A nice click. 55 Newton meters, or 40 foot-pounds, according to online calculations. That's it. Torqued up. They look good. They look good. Let's tighten up this front one. Right, there we go. Look at that. Finished job. Oh, I was going to show you the front, wasn't I? Just video that. So, let's get that under there. Here we go, if you can see. Oh dear, I didn't clean the... You can see some dirt on the GS. But there we are, so that's how the front fits. All very tidy, all very tidy. Now we've got a bar to put across here. The strengthening bar goes between the two. I need to fit the other side first. And then we're good to go. So getting the right hand sidebar on was a much quicker job. So I knew all the spec and where to put things. But one issue is the little crossbar here. I've got everything in the right place. I've double checked. But if you put that between, look at that. It's a good 10 mil of a gap. It's definitely the right part number. So, interesting. Not to worry. So here we have the finished, or pretty much finished, item. Crash bars in place. Shame about that centre strut, but probably not particularly needed really. Just finishes it off nicely. Looking at it like this will actually be able to fit big lights on those bars. Upright anyway. Because of course you've got, let's just zoom out, you've got this in the way. The radiator cowling. So is there space there for a fat light without that obscuring it? Or will the light have to hang down? We shall have to see. So thank you for watching Ventour. What do you reckon? Do I keep it as it is? Or when the spacers come, do I replace the engine guards together with the crash bars? What do you reckon? Please comment below. Catch you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.